Hey yo, it is February the 24th, 2018, and I've been spending hours um, delving into the topic of this shooting that we've been covering for a while. I just got done seeing the video. I'll let you see if you can see it. I believe that'd be Today. Channel is called Today, like USA Today, or the Today channel, the Today Show um, on YouTube. And the video is called Student Wounded in Florida School Shooting. My friend didn't make it. Semi-quotes. Alright, that's what the video is called. And you're going to see this lady, and I've seen this lady before. And I want to point out what's quite interesting about this lady. And I want to point out some things that are interesting in general, because I have been pouring, like I said, pouring through videos. Still haven't seen very much for evidence, just to be real brief. Alright, I'm still looking for it. Alright, this little girl, just to tell her story, and I've told it before, she's the girl, like many of the students, who gathered up into a big old group, and we're going to discuss that in a second. Gathered up into great big groups. Alright, this little girl, her story goes that her friend told her to get a small textbook to protect her from the AK bullets. Right? To where she did, she grabbed a small textbook and she managed to shield the bullets off of her using the textbook. Alright, which obviously that's completely impossible to I mean, that's absurd Matrix style stuff. And you gotta ask, was the shooter right up on you? Was he standing point blank? Because that's the only way I guess that your book would have done anything to stop a bullet or redirect it. However, she doesn't go into that. We're going to discuss that in a second. Alright, but I want to draw attention to the idea that people want to make magic laws to protect them now. Magic laws. The students out here, they're talking about we need protection. Obviously, y'all are slipping and you're not giving us protection. Alright, so we need it. We need Congress to start making magic laws. Alright, meanwhile, even though drill specifically, and no, I'm not going to drop it, was performed a week prior in that, just about that location, even though that was the case, even though people are getting desensitized to all the school shootings, as you might notice, as been predicted, right? These children, not one, you go run through all the witness testimonials, not a single child in that school had any clue what might have been a good idea to do. Now, I don't know the protocol or whatever they do in the drills, but from what I understand in the drills, their best bet is for 15 people to pile behind a desk or a cabinet. Ladies and gentlemen, those don't stop bullets. Not AK bullets. Maybe a BB gun, it might stop that. But see, a desk won't do nothing, and neither will a cabinet do nothing. That's why a lot of these people's testimonials seem very kind of absurd, because none of these things will do anything. And I want to draw attention, and no, I'm not making fun of children. I'm saying they're very ill-equipped by the people who are supposed to be in charge of our children. They're not teaching these children anything. Alright? In fact, these children quite literally, and I don't mean this as hyperbole, I don't. The children, when confronted with some sort of shooting scenario like this, they do the exact same identical thing that chickens do. No, I'm not joking. Actual chickens. If you ever come up on a group of chickens, and I'm sorry, but it's not hyperbole. If you ever come up on a group of them, they'll start squawking. And they'll gather in a big group and start squawking at you. Alright, basically this is how they figured out to kind of somehow survive, because they want to convince a predator that they're a great big animal, that they're a great big force to be reckoned with. Meanwhile, they're chickens, they don't stand a chance. Fox gets into the hen house, it's over, it's done for them. They don't have a chance. Alright, that's what chickens do. They'll gather in a great big old group and squawk as loud as they can to seem like a big animal. The children in here did the exact same thing in countless different classrooms. They did the exact same thing chickens do, except for the squawking. Some of them might have squawked, but for the most part, they probably just shut the hell up. So, like I said, they had absolutely no choice in the matter. They were extremely helpless. They had no idea what to do. All right, but that's acceptable. Let's just create some magic laws. We'll fix that problem. All right. So anyways, this little girl in the class, she said she deflected bullets, AK bullets, with her books. Here's the thing. I'm not saying she didn't get grazed, because in the interview they say she got grazed. I'm not saying she didn't. What I am saying is she didn't show you her wounds. She doesn't appear to have wounds. You know, you figure if you're trying to show something interesting, why don't you ask the girl, "Hey, where'd you get shot at? Didn't you just get grazed by bullets? Where?" See, that might be interesting, but the people, the narcissists on the television interviewing this young lady on the link below, they don't even think to ask that. "Hey, can we see? Where did it hit you? Did it hit you in like a private place?" Because if it did, it wouldn't be grazing you. Not at all. It would be entering you real bad. It would be a bullet wound. So where did it graze you? Like on the shoulder? Graze you on the top of the head or something? Where? On your arm? Where did it graze you? Can we see the wounds? No, they're not going to ask for that. I don't know why. I don't know why. All right. Like I said, I've been pouring through testimonials, right? Here's a question that they didn't ask, even though it would have been it would have been so interesting and intriguing. Here's a question that they didn't ask, and I haven't seen yet. I'm still looking. I'll let you know if I find it. They didn't ask, "Hey, this shooting incident where everybody's lives was in danger for a while, where the FBI dropped the ball, where basically all sort of folks dropped the ball. This situation, when the guy was shooting, very serious situation." That must have taken place over quite a number of minutes. Hey, did y'all see his face? Hey, did you happen to get a glance at him? Was he wearing a mask? Did you see him? Who was it? Are you sure? Who's seen him? They don't ask. Yeah, it's very intriguing. Of course, everybody would want to know, but they don't ask. Because nobody's seen him. Right? I want to let you know that I've been pouring through testimonials. The closest I've gotten to somebody seeing him do it was somebody recounting their friend telling them, "Oh, I saw him loading up the gun." And what does that mean? Because you got to understand, if he was coming to do this thing and plotting it out, he would have already had the guns loaded. He wouldn't be loading them on site. The only way that this person would see the guy, the shooter, loading the gun is if he was reloading the gun. Where is this person? Who saw that? I've heard of the person. I haven't heard from the person. Not yet. See how exactly 0%, 0.00% is what we're working with? As far as evidence, all sort of details, all sort of questions that could be asked. No, they're not being asked. Anyways, I'll holler at y'all. It's February the 24th, 2015, or 2018. My bad, I didn't mean to say that.